Good morning, dear students. Now I am starting exercise 3.3. Here you are going to use the property of parallelogram. That is, opposite sides and angles are equal and diagonal bisect each other. That property was explained in the previous video also. Some more terms that you did in 7th class I am explaining to you, which are useful to solve the question. The first one is vertically opposite angles. All of you have done in 7th class. Vertically opposite angles are formed by intersecting lines. Then linear pair. Linear pair are the adjacent angles and they make the sum of 180 degree. Then corresponding angle, that you have done earlier also. The angle on the same side of the transversal having the same position. There are 4 types of corresponding angle. I have drawn 2 here. Interior angle. Interior angles are formed in between 2 parallel lines. Here angle 1 and angle 2. These are 2 interior angle and its sum is 180 degree. Alternate interior angle, that I explained you. The angles form the shape of S. Both are interior but opposite side of the transversal. Alternate interior angles are always equal. And one more thing you are going to use, angle sum property. That also you did in your 7th class. That is, sum of all the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Now see question 1 of exercise 3.3. Here you have given a parallelogram and you have to find the different values. AD is equal to, AD is one of the side of the parallelogram and you have learned the property, the opposite side of the parallelogram are equal. So we can say AD equal to BC and you have to write the reason also. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Now angle DCB, angle DCB, this angle is equal to angle DAB, angle DAB. Why? Because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. The property I have explained you just now, the opposite sides and opposite angles of parallelogram are always equal. Now you see OC equal to OA, as diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect means dividing equal parts, dividing in equal parts. So OC is equal to OA. Now measure of angle DAB plus measure of angle CDA equal to 180 degree. Angle DAB and angle CDA, these two angles are the interior angles. So their sum will be equal to 180 degree. Students, now see question number 2. Here you have given a parallelogram and you have to find out the different angles X, Y and Z. This angle, given angle, let me take it as the angle 1 is 100 degree. So angle Y and angle 1 are the opposite angles of the parallelogram. So we can say angle Y is 100 degree and you have to write the reason everywhere. Opposite angles of parallelogram. Now see, angle 1 and angle X both are interior angle. So what we can say, angle X plus 100 degree equal to 180 degree, as these are the interior angle. Now X equal to 180 minus 100, that is 80 degree. And angle X and angle Z are vertically opposite angles. So angle Z is 80 degree and the reason is vertically opposite angle. If one angle of the parallelogram is given, we can find out all the other angles by using the properties of parallelogram. See the second part. You have given one of the angle of the parallelogram 50 degree. Let I take it angle 1. Now we have to find out angle x. So what you will say? Angle x plus 50 degree. Both are the interior angle of the parallelogram. So its sum is 180 degree. X will become 180 minus 50, that is 130 degree. X and y both are the opposite angle. So we say angle y equal to angle x, 130 degree, and the reason is opposite angles of parallelogram. Now see, what's the relation between y and z? Let me take these are the parallelogram. So these two are the parallel line and this is the transversal. Angle y and angle z both are alternate interior angle. So both are equal. So you will write angle z equal to 130 degree. In third part, you have given this angle, this symbol. This symbol is for 90 degree. So we can say angle x equal to 90 degree. And can you tell the reason? These two angles are vertically opposite angle. So angle x equal to 90 degree. Now you are going to see this triangle. You are having two angles, that is 90, this one is 30, and we have to find out angle y. So what you are going to use? Angle sum property. 90 degree plus 30 degree plus angle y equal to 180 degree, and the reason is angle sum property. So angle y is equal to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. And z and y both are the alternate interior angle. Angle z equal to angle y equal to 60 degree, as both are the alternate interior angles. So you have got angle x 90 degree, angle y 60 degree, and angle z also 60 degree. Students, fourth part is exactly same as the second part. So you will try yourself. Now I am explaining you the last part. This angle 1 is 112. So what will you say angle y? Angle y is also 112 degree. Opposite angles of parallelogram. Now see the triangle. This angle is 40 degree. This is 112 and you are going to find out x. How you are going to find out x? And by the angle sum property of the triangle. Plus 112 equal to 180 degree. So angle x equal to 180 degree minus 152 degree, that is 28 degree. Now what's the relation between x and z? See, these two are the parallel line and this is the transversal. So x and z are the alternate interior angle. Angle x equal to angle z equal to 28 degree, and the reason is alternate interior angle. So student, you are going to do question 1 and 2 in your notebook.